Change your pose. Change your pose. Change your pose. Got your pose. Here's the pose. Where's the pose? That's the pose.
This is so going on YouTube.
Right? Hey guys, this is Terry Mayo.
And I'm Shanel Mayo.
Most people may recognize us from the comic book convention scene.
Yeah, we're usually the ones who are wearing the Wicked Righteous t-shirts and escorting about a half dozen screaming mini Mayos around.
That's right. But this video isn't about comic books. This video is about COVID-19, protecting yourself and protecting those around you.
Hence the super stylish scrubs.
With the world opening back up and the COVID-19 virus still a very real threat, masks and gloves have become a common part of people's wardrobes.
Yeah, but we've noticed that there may be a misunderstanding in the way that some folks use gloves.
So, let's clarify.
Let's do it.
As you can see, the lovely Miss Shanel is modeling for us a standard pair of gloves and mask.
I feel so protected right now.
We also have a variety of foam cutouts that will represent everyday objects that Shanel might interact with at work, at the store, or at the gas station.
Wait, what's the paint for?
We'll get to that. We know that COVID-19 can be spread by breathing in or coming into contact with droplets containing the virus. Masks are an important tool in helping decrease the spread of COVID-19 virus. By covering your mouth and nose with a mask, you're limiting the likelihood that you might spread the virus to others. Gloves can also help limit the spread of COVID-19 if they are used appropriately. If. Let me show you what I mean.
Wait, is this a tarp? Seriously, what's the paint for?
As Shanel said before, there seems to be a misunderstanding by some folks in the proper use of gloves. Masks and gloves are important tools, but the tools are only as good as how a person uses them. If you do not change your gloves every single time they are contaminated, then not only are you misusing your tools, you're effectively collecting the germs from everything you touch, and you're transferring them to anything else you touch. Anything. It can be a hard concept to imagine, and if you're a visual learner like myself, a demonstration can go a long way.
Oh, yeah, no.
Now then, we have Shanel. She's protected, she's ready to go about her day. She has her tools. The red paint will act as the visual representation of the COVID-19 virus, which can live on the surfaces that we touch every day. So let's find out what happens when someone misunderstands how to use their tools effectively when touching everyday objects. You ready, Shanel? So Shanel is starting out great. She made it to work on time and is ready to take on the day, protected and using all her tools correctly. But uh-oh, she forgot her pen. Luckily, she can just borrow one from one of her coworkers. And don't forget your laptop. How did that end up out here? But wait, it looks like you have a phone call. Better take that. It could be important. It is important. Now what did Shanel do with that pen? Now, Shanel better find a safer place for that pen before she loses it again. Shanel is finding that everyday activities can be uncomfortable when wearing a mask. Better adjust that mask, Shanel. And is it just me, or are your bangs tickling your forehead? What's that I hear? Ah, it looks like your loving husband is texting you just to say hello. What a great guy. Don't forget that kissy face emoji. As you can see, Shanel is misusing her tools by not changing her gloves once they get contaminated. She goes from object to object, spreading germs onto everything she touches, including herself and her face mask. Because Shanel did not change gloves every time they were contaminated, she effectively created a walking contamination environment on herself, which she will be bringing back home to her half-dozen kids and her amazing husband. So, what did we learn? Don't be like Shanel. Change your gloves every time they get contaminated. If you're walking around a store with gloves on, touching multiple things without changing them, you are misusing your tools. You're not protecting yourself or those around you in the best way possible. Period. What?
I'm never doing another video with you again. Hey guys, as you can see, germs spread quickly. So whether you choose to wear gloves or not, please, please, please make sure you're washing your hands appropriately, at least 20 seconds. And use hand sanitizer often. Make sure you're wearing your face mask if you're going within 6 feet of anyone outside of your family, and replace it with a clean mask every day, or if it's been contaminated.
Oh, and throw your mask and gloves away, people. Don't leave them on the ground. Don't be that person. And?
What?
Say it.
I'm not saying it. Ugh. Stay wicked, y'all.
It's my girl.
This is so going on YouTube.